Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our coffee morning again. If you're a fan of the antiques programs on TV, you'll be used to the term restoration and how it's used to describe the repair of, say, a fine ceramic plate to the condition it was in before it needed to be restored. This returns it to its best state. We're happy to call this a restoration to its prior condition. But if we were to restore our house, I think we would like to do a bit more than that, because in its prior condition, it may not have had electricity or insulation or indoor plumbing even. We would surely like to seek to restore it to a condition suitable to a contemporary standard, to fit today's requirements. A visit to Llancaeuachfawr, which is an Elizabethan manor house in Nelson, would show you the height of luxury and grand living in the 16th and 17th century Wales. Not so luxurious to us, I'm afraid, unless you have a regiment of servants. Now, if you were to restore a fine sports car of the 50s to use on fine days and holidays with intention of using it for its original purpose and stick faithfully to its original design, you would soon run into difficulties, as its engine was not run on modern fuels. Its lighting system would be woefully inadequate, and as for things like tyres and brakes, well, you can see where I'm going with this. Unlike the driver of this car, with its misted-up windscreen and glowworm headlights. Unless you're intent upon a museum-quality item with no practical use, you would upgrade all of those things to modern standards. You'd fit a heater, aircon upgrade, brakes, lighting, and sat-nav maybe, and modify the engine to run on modern fuels. The car would not be as original, but it would be fit for purpose on today's roads and conditions, and you could enjoy it more. It would be reasonable to suppose that a sort of restoration will happen as the effects of this COVID pandemic come under control and the lockdown phase has run its course, and we are once again able to enjoy our freedoms with families, friends, and those we considered normal a few months ago. I would venture that we will not be restored to how we were. After months of cajoling and even coercion, we've done our best to comply with a load of regulations and rules that many seem to accept as the new normal. A restoration to a status quo ante will not happen because conditions have changed. Our needs and expectations are now influenced by our experiences, and our responses will be different. When Nehemiah restored the walls of Jerusalem, he had new gates made and the masonry was rebuilt to serve the purposes of the people, to restore their confidence and honour. The work was done by the whole community, and the relationship between the people and the rulers was changed to reflect the new conditions. No doubt there will be some realignment in the way we do things when all is settled down. That plate that was restored will never be used for fish and chips again, and the restored house in its restored condition is not suitable for modern living. If a restoration is to be worthwhile, it will be restored to its purposes rather than to simply be a replica of what it once was. When our lives are restored to pre-COVID conditions again, surely we'll have the opportunity to make our restoration one that is an improvement on what went before. Be safe, stay positive, and enjoy the summer.